Hi folks, welcome back to B Mills Farm. We are in the new pig control area, I'm going to call it. So I got the gate up, boards finished up over here, as you can see, all along this. And I got the smaller gate up over here. So this is going to be, again, it's going to be the control area where I can bring pigs out from the wood lot that they're going to be in behind the camera, which is this, as far as you can see. Like I said before, it's probably goes way back in up to those trees up there. Like I said before, it's probably a 3/4 acre, half acre area that some of the pigs, I think this is going to just be breeding pigs, sows and boar when I need them. And this is going to be where I can load into a trailer, and also where I can, when it's time to wean piglets off the sows, I can get them in here and divide the piglets out so that I can take the piglets to a different place if I have another place ready at the time. So this will function multiple ways, which is whenever you're building something, you want to try to make it function as many ways as possible. So if you can hear that snapping in the background and the snapping on the poultry fence in the video, it's because we had a bear Friday night, 2 nights ago, right over here that destroyed a bird feeder over there. So, you know, that's 50 or 60 feet from where the chickens hang out. Really thankful that the bear didn't get into the chicken coop, because obviously it would make quick work of chickens. I'm going to be really annoyed if these chickens get taken out. I've lost so many chickens on this farm from foxes and coyotes and everything in between, neighbors' dogs. I've just lost a ton of chickens and I'm really tired of losing them. But I really also want to let them free range as much as possible. So I have it fenced off to where they can get into their coop, and then they can mosey out to hang out with the cows, and the cows will kind of protect them. All right, so this is right about in the middle of this wood lot here where the pigs are gonna be. And you can see it's just a mess in here with trees and fallen down trees. That's a pretty good sized tree there that's fallen and going to continue to fall. So that's something that's kind of dangerous. Not just for me, but for the pigs as well. You can see big chunks of it have fallen off over there. Another tree has fallen down back there. So this place is really a mess, but it does have a lot of potential. It's a good sized area for the pigs. You can see there's the gate that goes up the hill there for reference to where we are, kinda. And then back over there is the pigs working area. So because this place is a mess in here, this is the exact reason I want pigs in here. They will root up the ground, clear out brush, eat weeds, and just make it more accessible for me so that eventually, once you can walk around in here better, I can get in here and cut junk trees down, you know, process all that wood that's been falling over the years. And these pines really just need to go. They're just dead and ugly. Pines are cool, but they sure are a nuisance. This ground is just deep with pine needles. Just been pine needles for years and years and years and years being dropped back here. So this soil back here will be really acidic because of that. So like I said, pigs will come in here, clear all this out. It'll be a nice area for the sows, the breeding, basically just the breeding pigs. And then I have another plan for where the feeders will go. But this will be a nice area for them. It's fairly close to my house, makes maintenance easy, and again, I will be able to eventually come. So I know a lot of you are probably thinking that if you've followed the channel for a while, you know I've had pigs, got sick of them, got rid of them, got more, got sick of them, got rid of them. And truthfully, I really got sick of them. But it wasn't their fault. The thing that I dislike most about pigs is the way I was managing them. They were, like I said a couple videos ago, this is where I used to have, when I first got pigs, I got 2 way before YouTube, just as a homestead thing, and they were back in here and it was awesome. But come loading day, it was not awesome because I didn't have a way to handle them. So the handling of the animals and the management of them is absolutely the most important part of all of this. Basically, all the animals I've had up to this point, I've had before I really had the infrastructure, because I was excited to have animals. So although it was cool because I got animals sooner, it makes working with them really difficult. So I didn't like how loading went out here, so I put the pigs in the barn. And then I also really did not like pigs in the barn. They smell bad. It was a pain to get in and out of the barn without them getting in and out. It was a physical structure, not electric. So pigs, if you know anything about pigs, if you put them in a physical structure without any sort of electric around, they're gonna get out. There's no wall too strong for a pig, basically. So they really need electric, unless you have like concrete floors and concrete walls and stuff that I don't have. So they really need electric, but they also need a physical area that you can, when it comes to loading day or weaning day or whatever you're doing, you have got to be able to handle them and load them and unload them, or your life is miserable. Same way with cows. Got a so set up for loading cows in the barn. You can see in the first part of the video where Gracie walked out of the barn. It's boarded up there so that you can get a trailer backed into there and load them fairly easily. Although when I had the Dexters loading them in there, they were able to squeeze under the door on the trailer and took off running around town. So again, we don't really have a great setup for cattle, and so that's something that needs to be addressed immediately. So although in the moment I was very frustrated and sick of the pigs, again, it was my fault. So any tips I have for you guys would be, make sure you have fence, make sure you have a solid loading and unloading setup before you ever get animals. And I know it stinks because the most fun part about having a farm is the animals, not spending all your money and time on infrastructure. But, and I'm sure a lot of people do the exact same thing I did, but it just makes life miserable. All right, that's gonna do it for today's video. Still only 3 hens laying. Fingers crossed, sometime soon the rest of them will start slowly getting into their laying phase. Yeah, just not a whole lot going on. Nice and quiet around here, getting prepped for winter, trying to get things cleaned up and prepped so that when spring does come around, I'll be ready for pigs and be ready to do whatever we're doing with cattle. So I appreciate you guys all watching. If you'd go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, share, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And yeah, just keep following along on the journey. Until next time, keep farming. We'll see you later.